Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. A very good afternoon to everyone. Now I'm going to present my paper entitled The Effects of Instagram Usage on IIM Students' Self-Esteem, prepared by Muhammad Salahuddin and Professor Dr. Saudawuk. Background of the study: the popularity of social media such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and WhatsApp are increasing because anyone who can access the internet can share information, images, videos, memes, and so on with huge audiences. It was launched in 2010 and now it has more than 800 million monthly and daily 500 million active users over the world. Every day, Instagram uploaded 95 million images and 300 million live streaming, and all the posts get 4.2 billion likes daily. Problem statement: self-esteem means to evaluate oneself positively. Instagram users like to evaluate themselves positively by sharing body pictures on Instagram, which sometimes bring dissatisfaction among themselves. Many youths use the Instagram to follow famous people, public figures, and celebrities as their idol. Day by day, they follow their lifestyles and start comparing themselves with them. Once it's impossible to be like their idol, and then start to feel very low, that's affect their self-esteem. Research objectives: there are 5 research objectives of this study. Number 1, to assess the level of Instagram usage of IOM students. Number 2, to assess the level of perception of Instagram usage among IOM students. Number 3, to assess the level of attitude of IOM students on using Instagram. Number 4, to assess the level of IOM students' behavior of using Instagram towards self-esteem. And number 5, to determine the relationship between Instagram usage, perception, attitude, and behavior in using Instagram with self-esteem. Literature review: Instagram usage. Instagram is a mobile application where users can post photographs and video recording with the descriptions. Different users can like, comment, and connect with each other. Instagram is the quickest developing online-based social media. Furthermore, according to Johnson and Knobloch, Westerwick 2016 indicated that picture-based social media posts have obviously various impacts on its users' mindsets than text-based social media posts. Perception of using Instagram. In using Instagram, users' perception plays an important role to get many followers for users' own account in a short time. The type of users also knows what images or videos will be shared on Instagram for their self-assessment. Marley and Freeberg 2016 found that the presence of students intended to use the platform is affected by their perception of it since their registration to the platform. Attitude of using Instagram. The habit of sharing images on Instagram can bring negative feelings on the users, especially those that spend many hours on the platform. Looking at other people's images sometimes bring positive emotions and one can know how other people live, but it also can have negative effects on other users' well-being who post their images with the intention of comparing themselves with other users. Behavior of using Instagram. People with low levels of behavior view their everyday occurrences as undesirable and are more suitable to experience feelings of anxiety, depression, and anger. Positive behavior is an important, if not the most important, goal that individuals strive to achieve throughout their lives. Self-esteem. People with more significant levels of self-esteem frequently have positive perspectives on themselves, while people who experience low self-esteem may feel uncertain or negative about their self-esteem. Self-esteem somehow represents individual personality and how people see themselves. Consequently, a person's self-esteem is largely identified with themselves. Social comparison theory. This study uses social comparison theory, which was developed in 1954 by psychologist Leon Festinger. This theory is about self-evaluation of own ideas and activities or abilities with other people. Conceptual framework. There are 5 variables of this study. Instagram usage, perception, attitude, and behavior are the independent variables, and self-esteem is the dependent variables of this study. There are 4 hypotheses of this study. Number 1, there is a positive relationship between Instagram usage and self-esteem in using Instagram among IOM students. Number 2, there is a positive relationship between perception and self-esteem in using Instagram among IIM students. Number 3, there is a positive relationship between attitude and self-esteem in using Instagram among IIM students. Number 4, there is a positive relationship between behavior and self-esteem in using Instagram among IIM students. Methodology: research design. A quantitative research design is employed using online survey as the method for data collection, population and sampling procedure. The population of the study is IIM students. The sample size of the respondents were 160, chosen from 7 different faculties by network sampling procedure. Instrument and measurement. The questionnaire consists of 6 sections. Section A features the general data on demographics, Section B on intensity of Instagram usage, Section C on perception, Section D on attitude, Section E on behavior. The last section F is on self-esteem. All of the sections except Section A, measured on a 5-point Likert scale, strongly disagree to strongly agree. Validity and reliability. I'm going to explain overall results only because of the limited time. Pilot and actual study results indicated that all items from the 6 variables were significant and exceeded the minimum Cromby alpha value of 0.70. The results were strong and reliable enough to proceed for data analysis. Data analysis used SPSS version 22 to analyze data. Both descriptive and inferential statistical analysis were used. The descriptive analysis included frequencies, percentages, means, and standard deviations, while the inferential analysis included t-test and bivariate correlation. Specifically, for research objectives 1, 2, 3, and 4 was analyzed using one sample t-test, and objective 5 and hypothesis 1, 2, 3, and 4 were tested using bivariate correlation. Findings: demographic characteristics of the respondents. Gender: result shows that the ratio of male 48.8% to female 51.2% respondents is about the same. Age: slightly more than half of the number of respondents, 56.9%, were within the age group of 21 to 25 years old, followed by others. Nationality: Malaysian students, 71.9%, formed almost 3/4 of the respondents. Kuliah: 3 in 10 of the respondents, 30%, came from the Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences. Highest level of study: majority of the respondents were at the undergraduate level, 86.2%. Levels of study: the levels of study are well represented. First year 36.2%, second year and third year had 21.9% each, and lastly 20% were fourth year and above students. Level of Instagram usage. One sample t-test for level of Instagram usage. The respondents' level for Instagram usage are significantly positive, with the mean values ranging from 3.793 to 4.050. The overall 78.5% with mean value is 3.926 and t value is 12.831. Confirm the highest levels of Instagram usage among students for different reasons. Perception of using Instagram. One sample t-test for perception of Instagram usage. The result shows that overall 76.8% of the respondents have a high level of positive perception in using Instagram. T-value is 11.462 with mean 3.840. Attitude of Instagram usage. One sample t-test for attitude of Instagram usage. The respondents' attitude of using Instagram are significantly positive, 73.2%, with the overall mean value at 3.663, with t-value is 14.075. The attitude with the highest mean is I am happy that overall I am satisfied, 80.26%, with mean equal to 4.131, whereas the lowest is I am afraid that I am not a person of worth, 46.7%, and mean value is 2.337. Behavior of using Instagram. One sample t-test for behavior of Instagram usage. More than 3/4 of the respondents, 76.1%, exhibited high levels of behavior for using Instagram. T-value is 11.685 with mean 3.806. though all of them were positively related. Self-esteem, Results from one sample t-test indicate that the overall construct of self-esteem has a strong and significant t-value of 18.326, with majority 80.3%, mean equal to 4.018 of the respondents, indicating a high level of self-esteem. Hypothesis testing correlation analysis. Bivariate correlation between Instagram usage, perception, attitude, behavior, and self-esteem. Results indicate that the general relationships between Instagram usage, perception of using Instagram, attitude, behavior, and self-esteem were all strong and statistically significant. Therefore, all the hypotheses 1, 2, 3, and 4 are supported by the study. Specifically, it can be generalized that using Instagram with positive perception, attitude, and behavior, there will be an increase in the student's self-esteem. Discussion and conclusion. The respondents of the study comprised of 160 IIM students who were mainly undergraduates, Malaysian, almost equally represented by both male and female. They came from different levels of study and from various kuliyas. The results of the study show that the students tended to have positive perception, attitude, and behavior in using Instagram towards their self-esteem. The study also reveals that they are satisfied with using Instagram. The general relationship between Instagram usage, perception of using Instagram, attitude, behavior, and self-esteem were all strong and statistically significant. These findings support to the study by Nadkarmi and Hoffman 2012, which claim that self-presentation is one of the prevalent reasons individuals in the social networking sites seek out for whenever they use the sites, especially on their personal level. The level of using Instagram for their self-esteem was high, and most of them used it more than 5 times a day, and therefore their usage of the platform is positive towards their self-esteem. That's it from me. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.